Well, hello everybody, it's Mr. Lee David Carter here, and I want to talk about bottom dysphoria, the issues that go with it. Okay, I originally come from London growing up. Everyone thought I was a bit of a tomboy, but I always knew there was something wrong. I always felt like I was trapped in the wrong body, basically, like a girl trapped in this foreign body, which was just cruel, really. If anyone growing up going through puberty through this. So, I've just had a workout, I've just come from the gym, and I often go to the gym weekly on a regular basis, at least 3-4 times a week. So, let's talk about packing, okay? Talk about the triggers involved, the experiences. So, and I want people out there to be open-minded, all those trans people, all those that are going through the process or about to go through the process, to be open-minded about this. So, I work with spirit, and I think it's very important to be true to yourself and be true to who you are. And it really doesn't matter what people say, it doesn't matter what society says or what anybody says for that matter. It's what you feel and what best fits with you at the end of the day. That's the most important thing. So, I thought I'd put this podcast up after coming out of the gym, and to help all those that are experiencing any kind of triggers now with what they're going through or about to go through or in the process of it, any symptoms and so forth. So I thought, right, okay. So I felt on my journey, I remember after the top surgery, going for a swim basically at the university, and it felt really uncomfortable to me, because here I am, I've just had this top surgery, and I looked flat at the bottom basically, and to me, not packing as you call it, I felt like a man trapped in, I just felt like I was in a prison, in a foreign body. And I remember telling my mother about it, and I told her that I didn't feel complete. That's how I felt inside, that I needed to have a penis. I felt incomplete as a man, as a trans man, as you call it. This is what is aligned with me. This is how I felt, okay? Now, then I found out from press that, they were asking me questions, because I didn't transition until I was 41. I started the process at 41. It was the right time for me, because I came from a different generation. It wasn't heard of, it wasn't even spoken about. So it was the right time for me to come out and be who I am, okay? I feel that with the press, the questions they asked me, they'd say, what do you think about Shaz Bono that's had the top surgery but not the bottom surgery done, or any others out there like trans men that have kind of gone through the top surgery but they're not packed basically. So I know as a trans man that I've had, I didn't have the bottom surgery. And those that have not had it done, you meet to go with, it's important to go with what you're aligned with, should I say, and be true to yourself. That's the most important thing. Who you are. Be who you are. Okay? And don't worry about society or what other people think. It's about being who you are, being true to yourself. Okay? So I mentioned this to the press. It doesn't matter whether they've got the bottom surgery or not. It's what makes them happy, being aligned with who they are. If that's who they feel they are and they're happy with that, with what they've got, and I know trans men that have had the top surgery done, but they haven't had the bottom surgery done, and I've met trans men that have had the top surgery done and they've had the bottom surgery done. It's who they are and what they're aligned with. So let people be who they are. So that's why I want you to be open with this, okay? saying that, it doesn't really matter. Who cares? Who cares what society thinks? Who cares what anybody thinks? It's about you. And I'm going to try and be open-minded about this. It's about you and being who you are. That's what matters at the end of the day. It's your body. You being aligned and being true to yourself with who you are. You as a person. So I work with spirit. And it's important to be aligned with who you are. And so that was the answers that I gave us. So for anyone out there regarding this matter, that to be open and be true to yourself, basically. There's many that might wear a packer, and it's just like a trans woman that will go and wear a bra as a packer, suffering with dysphoria, and they will use that as a replacement instead of having the breasts enlarged with estrone, or like someone like myself that will have the surgery done, reassignment surgery, and having that done. So they'll use a packer. If that's what you feel comfortable with and that's what you connect with, then do that, Of course, then you've got, if you feel comfortable with doing that, that's fine, then let it be, that's who you are. Even if you're still going through puberty, it's important to be true to who you are in making these decisions with what it is you want to do and what it is basically that feels right with you, so that you are in alignment basically with who you are. Because, there's many of you that may get the bottom dysphoria, you go to the gym or, or going to bed, and you might feel, should I say, uncomfortable within yourself. If you see no balls, or you felt out of alignment, because there's many that feel like that with, because seeing that you've got no balls there, suffering with bottom dysphoria. But with regards to who I am, it's not to worry about what society thinks. It's about what you feel and how you align with your body and being true to who you are. And I remember sort of like a long time ago, I used to get a sock and put it in I used to wear pants and put it in my pants to make it look like I was packed. But to me, it didn't align with me because it didn't feel right. It didn't feel real to me. I still didn't feel complete with my dysphoria inside. That's how it felt to me. And I had these conversations with my mum. So there's many that will be comfortable with that, and there's many that won't, because everybody's different. So I want you to keep an open mind with this as well. It doesn't really matter what society says or what people think. So this is what I did. It's what matters to you at the end of the day. I remember a long time ago wearing a strap-a-dick-to-me in the bedroom. It just, it's just like a packer. I did not feel connected with it. It did not feel right. It didn't feel real. Who I am as a child growing up, I went through those stages, suffering with my dysphoria. Like I said, I would get a sock and put it in my pants and look like I was packing. I'd even go to bed with it. I'd even wear the strap on and wear it in my pants and go to bed with it. When I did wear it when I was with women, whatever. And I just felt like I was suffering with dysphoria that I should have been born out when I was born here. That part of me should have been with me when I was born here, when I was assigned here. I was in the wrong sex organs. And that's how it felt to me. And there are probably others out there that feel like I do, and there's others out there that feel completely different. with their dysphoria, and that's okay. That's who they are, because we're all different. We're not all the same, okay, with dysphoria and who we are. Because the gender spectrum system is so vast now, and there's many that will see themselves as a man being with what they've got and may not have the bottom surgery. But to me, I needed to have that done because I felt incomplete as a man. That was my dysphoria. I felt like that inside. That's just me. And there's others out there like me. You know, I could go around and start packing and put a sock in my pants and done what I've done over the years as a kid growing up, but it still didn't feel right. It felt foreign, it didn't feel real, it didn't connect with my body, with who I am, and that's me. And there's many out there like me that feel like that too. So, yeah, those were some of the triggers, some of the symptoms I went through, suffering with dysphoria growing up, and there's many others like that that have gone through that or going through that now, just like me growing up as a child. But yeah, it didn't connect with my body, reflecting back. So, you know, for the trans men out there that are comfortable with wearing a packer, that's okay, because that's what you want to wear. That's what makes you comfortable. You know, whether it's to bed or to gym or wherever, that's okay. But we are all different, and it's what you align with. And to me, that's what it is, to be who you are. And you know, for any of you out there that are going through battles with this right now, with dysphoria, you know, I mean, it's just be open, go with what you feel is comfortable, be who you are, and don't worry about society or what people think or what they're going to say. It's about you being who you are and being true to yourself. That's the most important thing. I remember this year I was filming on location on the beach for a film. And you know, I was wearing these trunks, having a laugh with the producer and that. And I felt comfortable. I felt complete being who I am. Coming out the sea in a pair of trunks. And, you know, I don't suffer with dysphoria anymore. I've been complete now for years. And the dysphoria is gone. And I don't worry or walk down the street worrying about getting packed or what I've got between my legs. I just live life like any normal man would, and the dysphoria is gone. So for all you younger generation out there, for the younger ones especially that are going through this right now, just be open, be true to who you are, be aligned with who you are. Don't worry about what that one's doing and what this one's doing, or if that one's getting packed, and if that one's getting packed, they're okay getting packed, and they're taking it to bed with them or to the gym or wherever. If that's what makes them feel comfortable with their dysphoria, then let them do that. If, however, there's some out there that are not doing any of that and they're just comfortable as they are, that's who they are. And then you've got others out there that are getting packed, but they're not comfortable with it, like myself, that realise that, you know, this doesn't feel real, I don't feel connected, I need to have the real thing, and I need to be the man that I am, trans man, and that's what they align with, that's who they are, and that's how I felt. So, you know, I just needed to be complete. I needed to be complete and be in the body that I should have been in when I was born here, because that's how I felt as a child growing up, going through therapy for a long while, with, you know, a gender identity therapist, specialist. So yeah, I was wearing my swimming trunks. That's how I felt. I felt comfortable, fully complete. That's who I am. So yeah, to all those out there now, so I just wanted to say, we're all different. Respect others, most importantly, because we live in a very diverse world. Even with the gender, LGBTQ community, it's all about diversity and equality and respecting others, even within the gender spectrum system, within the LGBTQ. Just respect them for who they are and what they feel comfortable with, and don't worry what others think or say. Just be who you are, be true to yourself and what makes you happy. That's the most important thing. Just be aligned with who you are. Okay, so respect others, whether they pack or not, you know. Any questions that you want to ask about this, just send it back. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, just basically, it's important to bridge the gap, to talk, help others, be respectful to others, most importantly, with diversity and equality with all, no matter who you are. And yeah, for those that are feeling insecure right now or going through this process, if you need to ask any questions, just do that. Press the subscribe button and keep a lookout for more podcasts. I was going to say love and light because I work with spirit as well. And, you know, I look at the world like we are all humans at the end of the day, just we're not all the same. But respect others, more importantly. So yeah, and show awareness. So love and light, speak to you all soon. Namaste, speak to you soon. Bye for now.